Hey, all of you in internet land, it's Matt Tews with Home Loan Basecamp and Cross Country Mortgage, just giving you a where we're at Wednesday update. And today, of course, we're going to go through rates, and they're not pretty. So things got a little worse. We thought it was going to be okay as of Friday, because as you see in my mortgage-backed securities, this chart shows where we're headed and how things work. So here's a down slope on the mortgage-backed securities. As this chart goes down, interest rates go up. So as of Friday, things looked like we were maybe in a good direction. As of today, not a good direction. We lost a lot of ground when it comes to our rates. Things have gone up considerably. 78 basis points equates to a decent amount of rate. I hate to say it. So as this trajectory goes down and continues to go down until we see that we're in a recession, which actually might make this turn around, we're still headed towards higher interest rates. Now, that sucks, but there's some opportunity out there. Did you know that just about 15% of the transactions that happen in general are investment properties? We're talking 1031 exchanges and whatnot. And have you ever had a difficult time trying to describe to your client whether it's a good idea to invest in a specific property, or are you leaving it all up to them to make this decision and calculate everything out? I have a tool for you. I'd love to be your go-to lender when it comes to trying to figure out, does this property pencil out? And I'm going to try to get this to work. And all right, here's the investment property analyzer, okay? I'm happy to run this tool for any and all clients that you've got, or yourself. It's actually kind of fun to do. So let me show you a scenario that I had with a realtor that I have good relationships with in Martinez. And so we're going to put in 94553. There is a property specifically that was going for $450. Can you believe it? It's one of the cheapest or lowest price condos in the area. And we're going to say that it was going to rent for $3,300. So a $450,000 condo renting for $3,300, annualized increases of about 6%. We're not going to talk about vacancy, but we can, so we can put that in. As far as the property itself, we, in our area, have a little higher property taxes, 1.25, and I'm going to try to go through this as quickly as I can just to keep you involved, but you can just see how easy it is to input information here. We're going to say that the monthly home maintenance, so basically, should we save up for a refrigerator for our clients in the future, our renters? And is there any renovation involved in the property up front? Let's just say this one had $10,000 worth of paint and carpet or something of that nature. Okay, we're saying that there's going to be 2% property increases. I can go to my new loan and run a scenario. This one, we're going to say 20% down, 30-year fixed. I'm going to go real crazy instead of a 7% interest rate. Investment properties are a little higher these days. And we're going to have some closing costs at the time that we are going to be selling the properties. This doesn't only take in consideration what the current monthly income is going to be on the property, it's the exit strategy as well. So how long do we think we're going to be in this ownership of this property? Let's just say right now it's going to be 9 years. And we're going to assume some historical or forecasted appreciation. Let's use the historical. It's a little lower. So as I put all that information in the screen, it kicked out numbers for us. And you're going to say, hey, Matt, this doesn't look so great. Rental income's $3,300. Expenses on this property are $3,541. That doesn't pencil out monthly. Now, I want you to remember, in this scenario, we had $187 worth of monthly home maintenance included. So that almost brings you to an even Steven when it comes to your monthly cash flow. But let's just say that you are in the negative. How do you feel about that? Well, how long does it take before you start getting into the positive? Realistically, by year 2+, you're going to start seeing positive because we have that 6% rental increase. Now, does the property cash flow over the next 9 years? Certainly does. Now, what does it really look like even after you sell the property? So there's costs involved with that, and we had input that into the screen for 6% costs for selling. So you are essentially in, do we remember what that number was? So our loan amount was $360. Purchase price was $450. That's $90,000 plus closing costs. Let's just call it just about $100,000. $100,000 investment into this property. Oh, look at that. It's right there. Amazing. In 9 years, your return on investment is 336%, 17.8% compounded return. I can do this all day long to see if a property is going to pencil, when it's going to pencil, and let's just say interest rates, we're going to assume that they get a little better, and in the next couple years they get down to 5%. Does that change things? Sure does. All right. I hope you found this interesting. If you'd like me to run scenarios for you, I'll do it. I'm happy to. I'd love to earn your business for your 1031 exchanges and your personal investments. So Matt Tews, Home Loan Basecamp, signing off.